Everyone, please, on this one, keep your rounds of applause going for a little bit. Let the guy get to the stage. James Connell, everyone! James Connell, everyone! Give him one. Great. I only asked him to show me where the toilet was. So, hello. Hello. Yeah. So, are you all ready for some observational comedy? So, yeah, I'm James. Thank you. I do answer to other names, Jimmy, Jim. My wife prefers Hamish, which is understandable. He is a lovely chap. He's very handy around the house. Yeah. I recently got sacked from my job on a legal technicality. I was a traffic warden, and apparently they found out my parents were actually married. No, obviously I don't work. I actually retired a year ago. I don't look 67, do I? No, I retired early, actually. I'm in my late 40s. Okay, fair enough. It is a very late 40s. I'm 56, so there you go. But yeah, my wife says, I shouldn't always wear my shades when I'm on stage, because she says, and I quote, "My eyes are my best feature," which is a bit like saying the Titanic's best feature was its buoyancy. But so you can obviously tell that I do have a disability. Some of you would call it, an impairment. I just call it what it is. I'm Scottish. Any Scots in? Hey, there'll be a fight. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm Scottish, so that explains the racism, the alcoholism, and the anger issues. But I don't always get angry, not too angry, unless you don't bring me a drink. And also being blind, that also explains the sunglasses indoors at night. Is it nighttime? But I do need to ask you something, though. A most important question of the night. Am I facing the right way? There you go. See? No, you've all done your bit for disability awareness. Well done. But see, I have to wear shades because I do have kind of starey eyes. So that's a way to read. I've got no sight at all, but I have starey eyes, which leads me into trouble if I don't wear them, especially at the school gates. Because I don't have kids. But I did get into trouble a while back. I was on a train coming through Glasgow, and no shades on, taking my wife's advice, and I was in a packed train, Glaswegians. And I'm opposite some guy. The Scottish accent, it's really musical and it's really lovely. Like Lorraine Kelly or Mrs. Doubtfire. That kind of, hello. This guy opposite me wasn't it. He was kind of like every syllable screamed aggression. You know what I mean? The kind of guy you meet in a pub when he thinks like a lager tops is an exotic cocktail. Them kind of guys. So I'm sat there and this little guy leans over and goes, "Excuse me, pal." And I thought, here we go. And he went, what is it? He went, "You've been staring at me without blinking for 20 minutes. Right? I can only surmise you either want to fuck me or fight me." I said, "Well, which one will hurt the least?" He said, "Well, what is it? Fuck or fight?" I said, "Look, mate, we're both adults. We're both grown-ups. At least one of us is educated. So can we bring the threat level just down a notch or three? I mean, does it have to be fuck or fight? Couldn't it be, a kiss and a Chinese burn? You know what I mean? Maybe a cuddle and a dead leg." He says, "When we get to the next station, I'm dragging you outside and kicking the shit out of you." So, well, that's your prerogative. But if you do that, you've just beaten up a blind guy. And that makes you a dickhead. Of course, if we flip that around and I beat the shit out of you, you've just been beaten up by a blind guy. That makes you a dickhead. So which one's it going to be? Wiley was thinking, I need him in the balls and give him a love bite. No. Go out of there. But I try not to fight, and I don't do anything of any kind of exertion. I'm not a big fan of exercise, as you can tell. And I get that from my dad. My dad's never exercised a day in his life. He's in the pub every day, and he lives on one ready meal a day. He's 79 years old, and if you look at him, he doesn't look a day over 96. It's a different, from a different era, that generation. I mean, my wife's mother was in hospital a while back. A really serious operation, and 85 she was. And, the consultant in the guy that does the operations, what's he called? That's it, thank you. Hey, you should go and mastermind. The guy with the knives, he came along and went, look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Slater, but we're a bit worried about your frailty, your age, or your heart condition. You might not make it through this operation. And she put down her Nuts magazine. And she was from Bootle. Put down her Nuts magazine, switched off Slipknot and the earphones. And she said, listen, lads. I came through the Second World War. I've given birth to 2 children without any kind of pain relief. I've been all over this world working. I've swam rivers. I've crossed deserts. I've hiked up mountains. So you do your operation and everything will be fine. And afterwards, we'll have a nice cup of tea and a chat. Just a different generation. Faced their fears. Stoic. Brave. I mean, they were right. She did die, but that's not the point, is it? You know what I mean? Well, I'll leave you there because you people have been absolutely lovely. And I'll see you again.
James Connell, everyone. One more time for James.